Today, we break down plays between Minnesota and Michigan State. If you haven't yet, please do me a solid by sharing and subscribing to help grow the channel. I hope you enjoyed the video. I've been pretty tough on Richard Pitino, and I believe he had his best coached Big Ten game a few days ago. This is Minnesota's first win against a ranked Michigan State team since 2012, I believe. We're going to break down how Minnesota was able to counter Michigan State's defense throughout the game and how Minnesota put MSU's players in difficult situations. I highly appreciate you all tuning in. Please drop a like below if you get a chance. Let's get right to it. Wisconsin posted Lawyer a bit, and that happens to be the first play of this game. Lawyer actually does a really good job making Kalsher catch it at 17, 18 feet. It's well designed on Minnesota's terms because Liam Robbins rotates his way up in ball side. This takes away a paint defender because Kithier has to follow him. And then Kithier is in an unfamiliar spot, having to help down on a post-up disadvantage. And Robbins shoots around 37% from three, so it's tough to just leave him. But that's what Kithier does here, and Robbins hits the three in rhythm. Minnesota attacks Sissoko here. When the ball moved to the left, he should jump 4 to 5 feet towards the ball, but he doesn't move, putting himself in a bad position to get screened or face cut. Watts also doesn't jump to the ball either while guarding a 15% shooter. Either way, this never happens if Sissoko simply jumps to the ball. Minnesota tries to immediately get Sissoko in another action, but he makes the right screen calls for Watts. He goes under twice due to Mashburn being a 15% shooter. That being said, Watts cannot foul a 15% three-point shooter behind the line. Aaron Henry is here with a really poor closeout. If you look close, he's taking 2 to 3 steps before he's able to fully turn and recover on the ball, and that results in an and-one bucket. Marcus Bingham started alongside Xavier Tillman for a while last year. I don't understand the route he takes here when playing post defense while the ball is basically at the top of the key. Why work the outside when you already have inside position? I don't really understand that. Probably overthinking, trying not to make mistakes. It's really hard to be productive with that mindset. Another very weird route being taken. Watts, for some reason, shot the inside passing lane when he can just split the elevator screen right down the middle. This was a big play because State just cut it to 17. Look, I know it's Marcus Carr, but if you're Hauser, you have to trust that Rocket Watts is still in a good position here. Putting a shooter in the strong side quarter is supposed to keep Hauser occupied on any drive to the left, but he still jumps to the ball anyway, way too much, and Carr hits Johnson for an open three-point shot. Minnesota tries to get Lawyer back in the post, but again, he does a really good job with early post defense. But on the back screen, Lawyer needs to drop a little bit with his hands up to discourage that pass. But then also you have Langford. He has to get low, find the back screen with his hands and butt so he doesn't get hit. But he tries to go through the screen standing straight up. At that point, it's a wrap. This here was a well-designed play again. A freshman guarding Carr in a pick and roll with Kithier hedging. Kithier leaves a little too late and doesn't retreat with high active hands. This also works well because on the backside, Malik Hall is usually bumping on this roll, but he can't help too much because he's guarding a 47% shooter in the opposite corner and he can't overcommit. Sissoko has to work on jumping to the ball in his post defense positioning. He's good at first and then allows Robbins to pin and seal him under the hoop, and no matter how athletic or bouncy you are, when you get put in jail like this, there's not much you can do. Not sure what's up with Aaron Henry, but he allows another blow-by here. And to compound on top of that, you don't have a true rim protector in the game to clean up these types of mistakes. Minnesota went on to win 81-56. I have some individual player breakdowns coming up, so be on the lookout for that. But if you want me to break down any other, college game, even NBA games, high school games, I don't even care, please let me know, and I'll definitely find time to get that done. Dan Dakich can't guard me.